I'm not saying I'm an interesting man. I once spent a full weekend reorganizing a junk drawer and felt proud of it. So when this story happened, it really caught me off guard. Mostly because it involved zero planning, mild public humiliation, and a bakery that no longer makes eye contact with me. It started on a Tuesday, which is already suspicious. Nothing good or bad ever plans to happen on a Tuesday. Tuesdays are where chaos hides. That morning, I woke up feeling confident for no reason. That should have been my first warning. I put on my good jeans, the ones that fit only if I haven't had bread recently, and headed out to run errands. Real adult stuff. Bank. Pharmacy. Bakery. Now, the bakery is important. This is a small neighborhood bakery. Everyone knows everyone. The kind of place where the cashier says the usual, and you wonder if that's sweet or a cry for help. I go in, grab a coffee, a croissant, and, because confidence is a dangerous thing, a chocolate eclair. As I'm paying, the cashier says, "Busy day." I don't know why, but instead of saying something normal like, yeah, my brain panicked, and I said, "Oh, living the dream." She nodded. I nodded. We both knew I was lying. I step outside, juggling coffee, bag, phone, and life choices when I see my neighbor Dave. Dave is retired and deeply committed to being outside at all times. Rain, sun, possible meteor strike, Dave is there. "Morning," Dave says. "Morning." I reply, still confident, still foolish. Here's where everything goes wrong. I decide to take a sip of coffee while walking. I trip on absolutely nothing. Just air. My foot catches, my body pitches forward, and in an attempt to save myself, I fling my arms out like I'm auditioning to be a confused bird. The coffee launches. The croissant escapes. The bag opens. The eclair, folks, the eclair achieves freedom. It lands perfectly on the hood of a parked car. Perfectly, like it was placed there intentionally. Chocolate glaze glistening in the morning sun. There's a moment of silence. The kind where the universe leans in. Dave goes, "Huh?" I stand there, staring at the eclair on the car, trying to figure out my next move. Do I apologize? To whom? The car? The pastry? Then the car alarm goes off. Full volume. Lights flashing. Absolute chaos. Now people are looking. Bakery people are looking. Dave is invested. The car owner appears out of nowhere, like he was summoned by embarrassment. He looks from me, to the eclair, to the alarm, back to me. I panic. I was going to eat that. I say, "Why? Why did I say that?" He stares at me and goes, "It's on my car." "Yes," I say, nodding. "That's not where I normally eat." Dave snorts. Loudly. The car owner sighs the sigh of a man who doesn't get paid enough for this interaction, turns the alarm off, picks up the eclair with a napkin, and throws it in the trash. "It's fine," he says. "Just be careful." I thank him like he just donated an organ. I gather my remaining dignity and croissant and walk away. Or try to. Because at this point, the bakery cashier comes outside and yells, "Sir, you forgot your receipt." She jogs over and hands it to me, smiling way too hard. "Rough morning?" she asks. Dave says, "You should have seen the eclair." I walk home in silence. Now here's the thing. I thought that was the end of it. It was not. The next day, I go back to the bakery. Same cashier. She rings me up and slides something across the counter. A chocolate eclair. On the box, written in marker. "For indoor use only." The guy behind me laughs. Dave laughs from outside. I don't know how he knew. I laugh, because at this point, resistance is useless. That was 6 months ago. They still call me Eclair Guy. And honestly, living the dream.